Cornelius Vanderbilt, a name synonymous with American railroads, started his journey in a most unlikely fashion. He wasn't born into wealth or privilege. Vanderbilt, a man of humble beginnings, transformed everyday laborers into titans of industry. These were not sons of privilege, but hard-working men who found success through the railroads. This is the story of how Vanderbilt, a visionary entrepreneur, turned ragpickers into railroad barons. The 1860s saw America in the throes of a railroad boom. It was a period of immense growth and opportunity, but also one of chaos and cutthroat competition. Railroads were springing up everywhere, often haphazardly. With little coordination or standardization, different companies used different gauges, making it difficult to transfer goods seamlessly. This lack of uniformity created logistical nightmares. Imagine transporting goods across the country only to be stalled because the train tracks were incompatible. Enter Cornelius Vanderbilt, a man who had already amassed a fortune in steamships. Known as the Commodore from his shipping days, Vanderbilt recognized the enormous potential of the railroads. However, he also saw the inefficiencies and the infighting that were holding the industry back. Vanderbilt, with his keen business acumen, knew he could bring order to this chaos. He understood that a unified, efficient system would be far more profitable and beneficial to the nation. Section 4. Building a railroad empire. Cornelius Vanderbilt's strategy was simple yet revolutionary: consolidation and standardization. He saw the potential in uniting the fragmented railroads of America into a cohesive network. This vision was not just about owning more railroads, it was about creating a system that could operate more efficiently and profitably. He began buying up smaller, struggling railroad companies. These acquisitions were strategic, targeting key routes and junctions that would later become vital parts of his expansive network. Some saw him as a ruthless corporate raider, a man who would stop at nothing to expand his empire. His aggressive tactics earned him both fear and respect in the business world. Others hailed him as a visionary, a pioneer who transformed the American transportation landscape. His ability to foresee the future needs of the country and act upon them was unparalleled. He consolidated these fragmented lines under his control, creating a unified network that spanned vast distances. This consolidation was not just about control, it was about creating a seamless transportation system. Next, he standardized the gauge, ensuring seamless transportation across his expanding network. This standardization was crucial, as it allowed for the smooth transfer of goods and passengers across different regions without the need for changing trains. This consolidation and standardization created a more efficient and profitable system. The railroads could now operate with greater reliability and speed, reducing costs and increasing profits. Goods could now move freely from New York to Chicago without interruption, solidifying Vanderbilt's grip on American transportation. His vision and execution not only built a railroad empire, but also laid the foundation for the modern transportation system we rely on today. Section 5. Vanderbilt's Midas touch: transforming workers. Vanderbilt was known for his demanding nature, but also for rewarding loyalty and hard work. He believed that a dedicated workforce was the backbone of his empire. He recognized talent in unlikely places. Vanderbilt had an eye for spotting potential where others saw only menial labor. He saw potential in the ragpickers, the laborers, and those who were often dismissed by society. These were the unseen masses that kept the wheels of industry turning. Vanderbilt understood that their hard work was crucial to his success. He offered them opportunities, not just jobs. He believed in providing a path for advancement. These individuals, often overlooked by society, were given the chance to rise through the ranks. Vanderbilt's approach was revolutionary for his time. He provided training and education, empowering them to become skilled professionals. He believed that investing in his workers would yield greater returns for his business. This was a win-win situation, empowering them to become engineers, conductors, and skilled tradesmen. Vanderbilt created a loyal and efficient workforce. Some even rose to become managers within his burgeoning empire. Vanderbilt's legacy was not just in the railroads he built, but in the lives he transformed. Section 6. The Vanderbilt legacy tracks across America. Vanderbilt's impact extended far beyond his personal wealth. He was a visionary who saw the potential of railroads to transform the nation. His investments and innovations in the rail industry laid the groundwork for a transportation revolution that would shape the future of America. His railroads connected the East Coast to the Midwest like never before. This network of steel tracks bridged vast distances, making travel and commerce more accessible to millions of Americans. The once daunting journey across states became a matter of days instead of weeks. This facilitated trade, spurred economic growth, and helped populate the American West. Settlers moved westward with greater ease, bringing with them hopes, dreams, and the promise of new opportunities. The railroads were the lifelines that supported these burgeoning communities. The transportation of goods and people became faster, cheaper, and more reliable. Farmers could send their produce to distant markets, manufacturers could distribute their products nationwide, and families could reunite across long distances. Cities flourished along his rail lines. Towns that were once small and isolated grew into bustling urban centers, thanks to the influx of people and commerce brought by the trains. These cities became hubs of activity, culture, and economic prosperity. New industries emerged, fueled by the efficient movement of raw materials and finished products. Factories sprang up near rail lines, taking advantage of the easy access to resources and markets. This industrial boom created jobs and spurred technological advancements. The United States, once a patchwork of isolated communities, was becoming increasingly interconnected. The railroads wove the fabric of a unified nation, enabling the free flow of ideas, goods, and people. Vanderbilt's legacy is etched in the tracks that crisscross the country, a testament to the transformative power of rail travel. Section 7. A lasting impact. Echoes of the Commodore. Even today, the echoes of Vanderbilt's legacy